Welcome to Black Coffee Talks, and I'm your host, Marcus. And today we have another video on San Ignacio Belize. Tami and I moved to the country of Belize back in August of 2018, and we returned around May of 2019, about roughly 10 months. And while we were there in the country of Belize, we enjoyed meeting different people, learning different experiences, different cultures, and just immersing ourselves with the locals in San Ignacio and in Belize as a whole. So while we were there in the San Ignacio, we had to find something to do. The town was kind of a sleepy town for us, coming from the States where so many amenities and conveniences. It was a sleepy town for us. So we had to find some things that we wanted to do to keep us busy. We're going to give you our 5 favorite hangout spots in San Ignacio. Let's start with Tandoor Restaurant, Bar, and Grill. Now, this is one of our favorites because we have a backstory to this restaurant. When we first moved to San Ignacio, I think it was that first weekend, we can allocate funds from the ATMs over there. Maybe some restrictions with the rules over there in Belize conflicted with the rules and regulations of debit cards, ATM cards over here in the United States. So we couldn't get cash out, and it was like 10:30 at night, and we took a cab down on Burns Street, and we didn't have a way home, no cash or anything. So we went to Tandoor Restaurant Bar, spoke to the owner, asked him could he give us cash back if we buy drinks, and he was courteous enough to do so. And so that's how we was able to get cash and get back home. Once Raj gave us money, we were able to buy a few drinks there, listen to some music, and just have a good time there. And Rod become a good friend of ours. We always went there maybe once or twice a week and listened to our Earth, Wind and Fire, Lionel Richie, Marvin Gaye, even some Drake. And Rod would just give us the Wi-Fi password on our phones, and he would just let us listen to different type of music, as long as we're buying drinks, of course. So that's one of our favorites. And that restaurant specializes in Mexican, Belizean, Indian, and Italian dishes. So like I said, it's a restaurant and it's a bar. And Rod is a real cool guy. Miss going to Tandoor and having fun with Rod. Now, our second hangout spot was the Crave House of Flavor. Now, I think the locals told us about this. And also, I think maybe the people in the Facebook group told us about this restaurant. It's kind of an upscale restaurant for San Ignacio. Very quaint, small, quiet, unassuming. And we had a good time there. The times we went, we didn't see too many people there in the restaurant, maybe 4 or 5 other people. But we had a good time there. I think we had the duck dish there. I can't think of the name of it. We had some rabbit there and a steak. And the food was excellent. It was pretty good, and it was very tasty. I also noticed that the cooks cooked on the stove, similar to the ones we have in here in America. Just a basic stove. I mean, a stove that you would see in a home or an apartment, like a four burner stove or something of that nature. It wasn't like a big light industrial stove or anything. So I thought that was kind of different. It was cool, but it was kind of different. They was cooking on like a regular stove that you have in your apartment, which was different. But like again, the places are beautiful. It was quiet. It was elegant, and like I said, people come there and have banquets there. They have business meetings there, or they just come there and hang out like we did and have a good dinner. So we always loved going there. We went there a few times while we were in San Ignacio, and we enjoyed every minute. Now, our third favorite hangout spot is Koox Hannah. Man, Koox Hannah is delicious. Koox Hannah had like all kind of curry dishes, curry lamb, beef stew, curry. I mean, just my mouth is just speechless about thinking about it. I mean, it was just, the meat was so tender, fresh, clean, and it was just one of our delights. We just love going to Koox Hannah. I also got the lamb burger, which is different. The lamb burger, never had a lamb burger before, but that burger was delicious. It tasted good, and like I said, everything was man, it was just, I don't know, it was just good. I mean, just I can't even describe the taste of it, but it was a delicious, refreshing taste. And also, the special thing about Koox Hannah is they have a butcher shop over there across the street. We also went over there, and that same tasty, clean lamb and beef stew that we had in their restaurant, they also had that in their butcher shop. Can you believe it or not? They had the same dishes, I mean, the same meat in their butcher shop. So when we went over there to their butcher shop, we would go there and buy the lamb and the beef stew and everything, and we would go home and try to imitate those dishes that they made at Koox Hannah. But yeah, that's just fascinated me that you can actually sit down there, eat a delicious dish at Koox Hannah, and then go across the street and buy the same lamb or the same beef stew that you ate in their restaurant from their butcher shop. Excellent idea, and we loved every minute of it. Now, our fourth hangout spot was CK's bar and restaurant. Now, this could be considered like a bar or a club or a restaurant. Tami and I will go there in the early evenings on Fridays because it was much of a younger crowd. So we didn't want to. It was people in there kind of our age, middle age here and there, but it was mostly a younger crowd. So Tami and I will go there early around 6, maybe 6 or 7 o'clock, and we'll leave about 8 or 9. But Tami loved their club sandwiches. She always would order the sandwiches, and she said they was pretty delicious. Myself, I just stayed to the wings guy. I'm kind of simple, so I just got the same thing I usually get, the wings though. But like I said, they had a nice DJ, played nice music, a lot of reggae, some American music, but it was a cool environment. I could say the young people there at the CK's bar and restaurants, they're kind of a little bit more chilled than the younger crowds over here in the States. They're kind of laid back over there. I mean, they do their thing as far as young people, but it's a little bit more reserved over there at CK's bar and restaurant compared to younger people being here in the clubs and restaurants. And our final favorite spot that we like to hang out in is actually not in San Ignacio. It's in Santa Elena. But Santa Elena and San Ignacio is like twin towns, so it's almost like the same place, but two different small towns, I guess. And we went to Deja Vu. Deja Vu was that's a small lounge. They do karaoke in there. Karaoke there. They serve drinks. They also serve bar food. Like wings, burgers, fries, things of that nature. But this is owned by a guy named Mike. I like to call him Big Mike. A point of reference: we couldn't get home again. We didn't have a way home because the taxi stopped running like maybe around 11:30 in San Ignacio. So we were over at Deja Vu, and Mike, he was courteous enough to give us a ride home. The owner gave us a ride home, which is pretty cool. But we always enjoyed it there. It's a lot of us that was over there. We had an expat group over there. A lot of us from the States came together and did karaoke and had fun over there. Now, I've never seen such a small shot glass in my life. At Deja Vu Lounge, sorry Mike, Big Mike, he gave me the smallest shot glass that I ever seen. I was like, wow, this is not real, right? This is a joke, right? No, it wasn't a joke. It was a shot glass. So after trying to negotiate with Mike a few times, I was like, Mike, you got to get us a bigger shot glass. Need a little bit more of alcohol in a bigger shot glass, basically. And after he seen us buying drinks and stuff, he was like, okay, they're spending money. They're cool people. He actually bumped up to a bigger size shot glass. And, we started drinking from the bigger shot glass, but it was funny. I wish I would have took a picture of that shot glass. I mean, I've never seen a shot glass so small. It's almost smaller than a NyQuil, caps. They use a little plastic cup. I think it was smaller than that. But then anyway, like again, I'm going to say, we enjoyed ourselves. Loved Deja Vu Lounge. They let us play our American music. They let us listen to, they let us do karaoke and everything there. And it was a good place for us expats to go to. Again, if you guys want to know any of this information, I will put all this stuff in the description about all these places we hung out in San Ignacio. And we have another video coming up next on San Ignacio. Probably get into a little bit more of the culture and maybe the differences of how we live here in the States opposed to how they live over there in Belize. Well, this has been Black Coffee Talks. My name's Marcus, and have a good one.